Hey guys, Motorcar Nut here, and today we're working on a 2010 Tiguan, the rear suspension, the lower control arm more specifically. Somebody must have pulled it, and as you can see, it damaged it, and the wheel is cocked in now, actually out. So that's not good. This is a precision piece of the suspension. Never pull from there. I mean, these cars have jack points for a reason. Any car, basically. And if it doesn't, you never pull from there. They pulled it, and now we got to replace it. I'm going to replace it with a salvage yard unit I got right here. Same model year and everything. It's not that hard to do. Like I said, this is a 2010. I'm going to give you the model years that it fits. And first thing you're going to want to do over here, and when you do this, you're going to probably have to get a wheel alignment. Depends. If you have brand new tires, I will get a wheel alignment. If the tires are crappy, you can just do what I'm doing here. But even though I'm going to still have this get a wheel alignment, I'm going to recommend it anyway, is there's a, right here, it's an adjustment, all right? It adjusts in and out. So what you do, because it's like a washer that's offset, so you just mark the nut, the washer, and the frame, okay? And on the other side, the same thing. All right, so you put it back pretty much in the same spot, but it should be have a wheel alignment. It's not going to be 100% like I just said. Depends on your situation. So these are 18 millimeters. All right, you have to take the tire off. Lug nut's 17 millimeter. You take the tire off. This is 18 millimeter. This spring has pressure. So what we're going to do is, it's easier we're going to lower the car and put a jack under here. Take this bolt out, then first loosen this one. Loosen it. Don't take it out. Then we're going to lower the car and take this bolt out with a jack under here to relieve the pressure. And then we're going to lift the car up. If you don't have a lift, you could just jack the car up with another jack until there's no pressure on the spring, and then we can just take it off. Now this bolt over here may hit the exhaust, the muffler. So what we're going to do is put a piece of wood on it and just jack it up a little bit to clear that bolt. We'll see that when we get to it. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do right now is lower the car. What you should do is loosen the bolts like I have them loose. The nuts, all right? And you can take them off, but don't take the bolts out, obviously. And then we're going to lower the car. Put a jack right here. Put a jack right here. And then take the bolt out and then lift the car up and just make sure there's no pressure on that spring that can hurt you. And then you put the jack right underneath the spring. And you take that bolt right there. You zip it out. And then you're going to just lower it until the spring has no tension. And I like to make a mark over there. So, you can see the indent where the top of this coil stops. But, you can just make a little mark there, so easy installation. And now we lower it. Okay. And it's still got a little bit. All right, tap it a little bit. All right, I'll put my foot. You see it? Okay. And now we're just going to lift it up and take out the other bolt. And the bottom of the shock has this little rubber nubby over here, for lack of better word. And it goes into that little hole right there, so you really can't mess up the orientation of the spring. Okay? And now we're just going to take that bolt out on the other side. Okay, so I ran into a little bit of a problem. Let me show you. You see this bushing in here? The bolt that goes through there probably welded itself with rust and corrosion, and now this whole little bushing over here is spinning. All right, you see over here, it's spinning in there, and the bolt does not want to come out. So when you're faced with that situation, it depends what kind of tools you have. I'm not going to use heat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little saw right here with a fresh blade, and I'm going to Go nice and flush, make sure I don't go into the frame, and cut the bolt there, and cut the bolt there, and you're gonna have to get a new bolt, unfortunately. Hopefully you won't run into this problem, but if you do, that's one of the ways to do it. You can try heating it up, but you know, you got the gas tank around here. I don't think that's a good idea. Plus, you won't have a torch, acetylene, a little heated torch like you use for plumbing is not gonna work. So my best thing is to get a saw like this if you have it. You can try popping that bolt out, but I'm telling you, when everything spins together, it's like almost impossible. It takes a lot of time. Just cut the bolt off, get a new bolt. Hopefully you won't have to go through that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see? It just welded itself on. This thing was spinning. It would just never come off. And now you have to get a special bolt because here's part of it. You see it has like a little hex that goes in here on the edge over here. So when you turn it, this moves and moves the lower control arm, you know, to get the proper alignment. So you can't just use a regular bolt. So you should know that beforehand. Maybe it's a good idea. Hopefully you won't go through that. You know, the other one I'm putting on came right off, but this one was kind of really rusty. Look at even the bottom over here. Looks like the spring was getting ready to pop out of this one anyhow. But still, you never tow or hook up any kind of winch to the suspension parts. You just don't do that. Now, I have the car lifted. It's easier for me, but you do it the same way with the floor jack. And you lift it up from here. You put the, you line it up where it was. The little rubber thing right here goes through the hole, so you know the bottom is in there correctly. And you just make sure when you lift it up, you know, when you lift the lower control arm up, you just put it back where it was. You can pretty much see where it was. And you lift it slowly until you can get the bolt in. And then that's it. You tighten this one down. And then the back one, the adjustments are, you try to get it as close as possible. And like I said, you should get a wheel alignment. That's up to you. I recommend it. And then you tighten those bolts down and you're done. Put the wheel back on and you're done. All right, guys, Motorcar Nut, please subscribe, hit that like button. Any questions, leave them below pertaining to the video. I answer all my questions when I get them, try to help everybody out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.